Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a midweek review here at Intuition FX. I hope everybody's well. I hope everyone's had a fantastic, well, I'd say Monday and a Tuesday so far. Um, and I guess I'm doing this midweek review just to go over the charts quickly. I did say I will update you guys on Tuesday on the Telegram, but I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna make a video on it. So I just find it easier to talk is the best way to put it. I'm not really someone who can type much, even though it might seem like I can. Um, but before we do any of that, I do just want to go on to Forex Factory, and I do just want to cover the news releases that are coming this week. So Monday, Tuesday has gone. We have got Wednesday left over. So we've got the Eurobank holiday. Again, we have high impact news all day with the FOMC. We have high impact news all the way on Thursday as well and Friday. But NFP is on Friday, so the protocol is we do not trade Friday and we do not trade Thursday. Tomorrow, there is a possibility of trading GU, and I'm going to explain why. But Euro USD is something I may not want to touch due to these bank holidays here. But I'm going to go over the charts now. If you guys go back to the weekly breakdown I recorded on the 27th of October, so a couple of days ago, and I uploaded on Sunday, you will hear me say a few things, and you will hear me say one big thing you will hear me say is I want to let Monday play out. That's the biggest thing I said to you guys. I said, guys, I just want Monday to play out. I want to see how it goes. And that's exactly what I did. That is why I was able to execute with peace today, right? Um, and I'm going to explain why and what my thought process was going into London this morning and going into New York, and how I managed to take both trades, which was the Euro longs and which was the GU shorts. So, starting off with Euro. Now, as I said, I wanted Monday to do one thing for me and one thing only: go higher. I did say I will wait and see. Back of my head, why did I want Monday to go higher? Because I wanted Tuesday to make the potential high of the week, and I do think that is what we have done. And I'm gonna break it down deeper. So if we go on the 4 hour, if we go on the 1 hour, if we go on the 1 hour, if you guys look at the situation that we have here, now there's a lot of lines, right? With the monthly order block, we have that daily order block over there, which I'll show you. Which if we just take all the way across, yeah. So, but my main point is the monthly, not the daily. This, to me, I'm not concerned by it, but I'm looking more towards a monthly order block that we traded into, yeah? So, now, first things first, we've started a new month. We have started a new month. Um, when then the next daily candle, so yeah, it's basically a new month. Monthly candle going to print out. Tomorrow is the first. So, how have we closed on this candle here? The bearish order block, the bearish monthly order block. We've closed as a what? An up candle. To me, I want. What do I want in November? November, I just want bearishness. I want to see. It might not last long, but this fair value gap here on the monthly, this low over here, this is my target. This is something I'm going to leaning towards. Now, again, if it doesn't get there and it completely reverses against me, am I going to be upset? Absolutely not. Because I'm not sitting here saying to you with 100% certainty this is what's going to happen. I'm giving you my breakdown of what I think may happen. And if you go back and you look at the accuracy and the my I would say my consistency rate, you'd see it's pretty high. But again, like I said, I can be wrong, and I'm happy with being wrong. I have no problem with being wrong, in the marketplace. Again, I've been in this for 4 years now, and I have been wrong multiple times. Several times I've been wrong. Yet I know that when you get those right trades, all those wrongs just get defeated, right? It just cancels them out if you manage risk well, which I am going to cover as well. So this may be a long one. I may go on a little bit of a rant. So again, like I said, guys, when I do these weekly breakdowns, when I do these talks, I don't like to keep it too professional. I feel like it just bores people. I like to keep it like you're just talking to a friend here, like you're talking to someone you can talk to. My DMs are always open for you guys, on Insta, Twitter, and you can Telegram me. But I like just to keep it engaging for you guys as much as I can. So again, we had the up candle. I want the next candle to be a down candle, okay, on the monthly. Now, let's go back onto the daily time frame. Well, I'll say daily. Let's go back to the 1 hour. So 1 hour time frame. Now, I'm gonna dive deeper into this chart for you guys. This is the low, right? Let me mark this out in red. So it just makes it easier for you guys as well to see and differentiate. So I'm gonna mark this. Well, I'm not mark it as you know what? This is what I hate about these magnets sometimes. Can I just have a weak magnet? Thank you. There we go. Cool. So there we've got a low. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how we get to this low. And here we are going to have monthly target. So this is my monthly target fair value gap, I would say. Okay. So again, I'm just going to go back to the monthly for you guys. And as you can see, this is that monthly fair value gap. Of course, it goes all the way down there. But for now, I am just, I don't say concerned. I'm just interested in hitting that premium end of that fair value gap. So again, let me just go down. Again, we have sell side liquidity here, which I do think we are going to trade into. But for now, my only concern is one thing, and it's this monthly fair value gap. So let's go into that daily. Again, sorry, let's go into the 1 hour. Now, how am I going to break this down? Number one, we have the SMT. I'm not going to move that line because it'll mess it up on the daily. But that is the SMT that we had, which I'm going to show you guys with GU. And I just want to confirm something on the dollar quickly. No, it was not an SMT with dollar. Okay, so it was an SMT with GU. Okay, I'm gonna dissect GU and I'm gonna dissect dollar. So I know you guys probably saying get to the point. I'm getting to it. So again, look, this is the SMT, and look where the SMT is. The SMT on GBP USD was at a weekly fair value gap, a daily fair value gap, and there's your SMT scenario. And here you have an SMT on that monthly bearish order block on euro. Now let's go dive deeper. Let's go into the 1 hour time frame again. Sorry guys, my hands jumped onto the time frame. So let's take Monday midnight open of this week, number one. And another thing let's take is the Sunday open, which is here. And it's the open at 0562. Okay, well, near enough that area, okay? Now, I'm going to take away the Sunday open in a minute. But if you guys recall from ICT's videos, you'll hear him say if we trade in a bearish condition, we trade below the Sunday open, it gives that shift in, I want to say, intra-week bias. Okay? So we've traded about, think of this as power of three. So we're all familiar with the daily power of three. So, you know, London Judas swing, takes out the Asian range high or low, and then boom, goes higher, right? Pretend this is like a Asian range, it goes higher, and boom, it sinks. Intraday profile, right? London making higher the day, all of that kind of stuff. Now look at this from a weekly power of three perspective. We have the open, yep. We have, so we have this move higher. If you hear the sirens, I apologize. I'm just gonna let these sirens go before I start talking because it's gonna interrupt me. Okay, they're gone quiet, that's nice. Anyways, so we've gone higher. What is this whole move over here? It's manipulation. This is the Judas swing, right? On the 1 hour time frame. This is the Judas swing you'd see in the London session, right? You'd expect, you know, it to go higher. London, like I said, London making the high of the day, and then you look for shorts. So in this scenario, on a weekly template, what did I say in the weekly breakdown? I said ideally I want to see Monday trade higher. I did say, again, I'm not gonna try and sound good. I did say I don't mind if it goes lower too, but ideally I just want Monday to do something, right? What did Monday do? What is that something Monday did? It just traded higher, and that was all I wanted to see. All I wanted to see is that trade higher, and that is when I said to myself, I said, okay, cool. We've got movement. This is good. This is good. We're moving higher. I would not want Monday to move lower, right? Because my idea is, can we get a Tuesday high of the week or a Wednesday high of the week? Okay. This scenario, I personally think we've made the high of the week. Now, again, notice I did not say we have 100% made the high of the week because I can never guarantee that. In my opinion, I do think we made the high of the week, and I've got a position on GU that I'm still holding, which I will go through as well. So on this, we also have this fair value gap over here. But if you look closer, we have this breaker here. That is what I'm looking at. So I'll just zoom in for you guys that can't see that. This breaker over here. Yeah. So I'm gonna take away this fair value gap because too many lines on my chart and I absolutely hate it because this is a, like I said, a monthly, weekly, daily time frame is meant to be. There's your breaker, okay, on the 1 hour. Price trades higher like that. Beautiful delivery in the morning session. Now what do we want to see? This is the displacement you want to see. Many of you who did not get in this, it does not matter. What comes after the expansion? You might have a retracement and then there'll be an opportunity to get in. Again, I'm going to let the Asian range trade. I might not even trade again till next week now. But again, I'm going to explain all of that. I'm just trying to get to the analysis part first, and then I'll cover um, a few things as well. So we've got the monthly order block. We've traded into that breaker. Tuesday high of the week, potentially. Tuesday high of the week. Displacement lower. So to me, I'm saying to myself, okay, I think we made the high of the week. What do I want to do with price action now? All I want to see is lower prices. Now, again, we do have a fair value gap over here. Can we trade up into that tomorrow London session and then move lower? Absolutely, yes, we can. I like these lows. Look at these lows. Relatively equal lows. All these lows. There is a lot of liquidity here. A lot. And I want to see price run these lows. Absolutely run them. We have FOMC this week. We have NFP this week. I truly believe if we are bearish, if I am right, oh, we're going to run these lows hard. And it's not going to be a little touch. It is going to go straight into that monthly fair value gap. But again, I can't promise that. I can only wait and see what happens now. I can only wait and see. So, that's the scenario you have over here. Again, I'm going to go dive deeper into the lower time frames, but keep this in mind for a moment. Similar thing on GU, right? Again, if I just go on the 1 hour time frame, sorry guys, just go on the 1 hour time frame. Yep, there we go. Monthly. One second. Okay, so here we have Monday, midnight. What does Monday do? It moves higher. It moves higher. Absolutely what we want to see. What does Tuesday do? Potential high of the week. Is it certain it's the high of the week? I do not know. Again, same thing as I said in EU. I don't know. But I would like it to be the high of the week because obviously I have a position there. And we do have sell side taking at the previous week's low. And again, we have this sell side over here as well. It's a lot of sell side, guys. And we'll get to these at a later stage. For now, I'm just focused on this movement lower. We have the SMT. We had so many things in line with each other that I truly believe we made the high of the week. Now there is one potential of one thing happening. Can we take out this high, go into that order block, and go lower and make a Wednesday high? Yes, we can. There is a potential for that. I don't think that's going to happen, and I'm going to share why. If I now open a dollar chart, you guys will see this down candle over here? How did we close yesterday? Pretend this candle's not here. This candle does not exist. Today's candle, pretend it does not exist. How did we close yesterday? As a down candle. If you go back and watch a lot of my videos, a lot of my live trading sessions, a lot of them, and even the weekly breakdowns, you will hear me talk about one specific type of candle a lot, and that is the propulsion candle. The propulsion candle is one of those candles where when you know it and you see it, you can, you know a big move is coming. You know that expansion is coming. You can kind of say, yep, cool, okay, it's going to expand. That is how a lot of the time when I take my trades and you see me do the trades when I speed them up, or you see me write things, you'll sometimes see me write, okay, we're gonna have some speed now. It's because of this idea. It's nothing to do with some fancy thing called Enigma. I'm not ICT. I don't do anything special apart from use his concepts. Okay, so I'm not hiding anything. I'm not trying to make something up. I am taking you exactly how I think. And to some of you, you might say what I'm doing is incorrect, yet it works. What's wrong for you might be right for me. And I'm not saying that, there's 100 different ways of saying what an order block is, because there has to be a definition, right? Of some, there has to be a definition for something. There has to be a way of using something. And yes, there has to be something that's wrong and right. Like, for example, if you said to me that's a bearish order block, I'd be like, no, it's not. It's a bullish order block, right? There's a logical sense of it, and then there's the sense of, okay, I can use it this way, you can use it that way. Okay, so we're all looking at this chart right now, and I guarantee you so many of us are seeing different things, right? So, again, let's go over it. What did I say on the weekly breakdown? I said to you guys, I said one thing. I said, we have had such a run up. What am I expecting? Consolidation, retracement is expected. This isn't unexpected. You're not going to have a market that just goes one way for eternity. You're going to have some sort of consolidation, some sort of stagnation, right? But what comes after this consolidation? What are we doing? We're just picking orders. To do what? To expand. Personally, I think we're expanding and we're going to see the 108 levels. Could I be wrong? Yes, this could absolutely tank. And then I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong then, right? So again, we've taken out sell side, stop run. But I don't want you to say, oh, look, stop run and that's it. No. Look at the reaction we've got from the stop run. Look at that. Look at the candle. It's not like I'm trying to find an example. It's not a shallow stop. I mean, look, stop run here. You see that, guys? And look at the movement we got higher. It's moving with speed, speed, speed. So you know there's big money behind moves like this when they move with such speed and volume and range. So we've had that run upwards. What is this? A retracement. Into what? This propulsion block. So when I woke up today, I said, okay, dollar, 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 dollar. You look like you're about to expand higher. You look like today's the kind of day you're just going to give me a big move to the upside. So I'm going to find shorts on foreign currencies. Now, let's just dive in deeper. Why was I confident in taking a GU short? Why was I so confident? Right? I'm going to cover that again. I've got another tab open, which I'm going to show you exactly why. But this is one of the reasons. We had that stop run. Great. This order block. Remember the order block I was trying to show you in GU? Why I don't think it's going to get there is purely because of this. GU could come into that order block. It could very well do that. But I'm saying DXY, it came into this order block. But why was this order block higher probability? Why did I think, okay, we're gonna get a movement higher? Not only did we have a propulsion block, but look how we left this low over there. Isn't that just beautiful? Isn't that low just beautiful to see? Trade higher, go lower, activate sell stops, and absolutely reverse on them. And look at that movement. That is an order block. When you get a move like this sharp, this dynamic, this kind of, velocity, that is an order block. That is a PD array, right? Stop run, order block, boom, gone higher. Now again, you see this blue line here. What is that blue line? Again, when I was trading, and you guys will see this when I recorded the trade, you'll see my screen split in half because I had dollar on one chart, I was looking at Don and I said to myself, okay, I see this fair value gap here. I did not mark this out, but in my head, I was looking at this fair value gap. I said, if this fair value gap holds, that when that news embargo comes, that is it. We are gone. And my first target was this high over here, near some high. And then, well, we just went for it. So, what do I think's happening next? Well, I think that's an order block. I think that fair value gap is very interesting to me. So I'm gonna take this line away. We've got this fair value gap. We might trade into it, and then boom, we got that breaker. Trade into it, and then that's it. We've got highs to take out. This high here. That's where my eye goes straight away. That is where I'm looking at. So stop run has been done. Order block's been hit, and we've gone higher. So let me pull up the chart you're all probably waiting for. The chart where the executions were done. Why did I execute? Why did I take certain trades? Exactly what I'm going to show you guys. And this is the chart I had. As I said. Now remember when I talked about power of three. When I spoke about power of three, I spoke about power of three on a weekly time frame, right? I said, guys, imagine you had, the Sunday open. I mean, not Sunday open, Monday midnight open, trades higher, London makes the high, or New York makes the high, but ideally London, and then boom, we go lower. That same power of three on the higher time frame, I've transposed it to a 5-minute time frame. And look at that. Midnight New York, Judy swing, and we trade lower. Typical ICT sell day, right? And that's the Asian range low that I targeted for my trade. So let's walk you guys through it. Now, when I saw this, I'm gonna tell you what went through my head. When I went, now I did not take this trade here on my live account. I did. Let me finish. This was not the entry I had on my live account, as good as this looks. This was on demo. When I was trying to show you guys, there was an order block here. I said, okay, I'm gonna go short for the sake of making the video, but my entry was actually up here, in that fair value gap. So it wasn't as clean as this. It was all the way up here. Anyways, let's get into it. What do we have here on the order block? We have a low, correct? But that low does not get taken out. But what happens here? A high gets taken out. Okay. Now you could have traded EU would be the better trade because it was weaker. But again, I'm gonna go into EU. So what do you have? You have your low. Look at where the SMT is forming, guys. Just look at that. The SMT on dollar formed at a 1 hour order block. So when I saw that high get taken out on GU, I said, okay, you're gonna take out that high. Show me displacement. And I saw this. I saw these candles go lower here. That is when I said to myself, shift to market structure. And what did I see? See this blue box? Fair value gap. Fair value gap. So what did I do? I took the trade here. Where was my stop loss? It was above this high. Where was my take profit? Asian range low. That's it. So saw the SMT, 1 hour order block, took my trade here on the 5-minute on that fair value gap. And this is all I did, guys. I wrote it down. Yes, on my live account, I took partials here and I collapsed the trade here. I did not try and hold it to catch the bottoms or whatever. Like you guys can see, it's still trading here. Could it absolutely take me out? Yeah, it could do that. Do I care? Absolutely not. So I've taken heavy partials. I've got a very small amount on. Very small amount. So it's just, for the sake of having, not for the sake of having a trade on, but, hey, if I'm going to get an extra 0.5% or maybe nearly 1% by just holding it, I'm happy. If I get stopped at a break even, I am at break even right now. My trade, sorry, is at SL is at break even. And if I get stopped at a break even, again, I don't care. I've made my percentage, okay? And I'm going to let you guys do the RR calculation on this. Look at my stop loss, 15 pips. What's my take profit? 50. It's about 3 point something R. Okay? So like I said, you don't need 1 to 10, you don't need 1 to 20. This once a week, this exact idea, 1 to 3 RR or 1 to 2 RR a week with consistency will get you further than a lot of people in this trading industry, guys. So, again, I speak about this very passionately because I've tried to chase the Wyckoff method. I've tried to do 1 to 10 RRs, 1 to 20 RRs, and believe me, less is more. When you guys, how many times have you seen something similar to this screen of what you're seeing right now on my weekly breakdowns? How many times have you seen this on this Telegram? Go on my Telegram channel, go through all my media pictures that I've sent, all my charts. Go through all the weekly breakdowns. Go through the trades I've recorded. Go on Twitter. You guys are gonna see the exact same thing, just a different pair. Sometimes, it's GU, sometimes it's EU, sometimes it's NAS, mainly GU, mainly EU to be honest. And you'll see market maker sell models, market maker buy models, Asian range low, London low. That's all you're gonna see because I've been doing the exact same thing for years now. And this is why I can go in the marketplace and I can sit here and take the trade and say, yeah, and get stopped out because I said, you know what? If I get stopped out, okay, I followed my model and I got stopped out. Fine. I know I can find this again. Again, I'm not, look, guys, let me get some water. I'm very passionate about trading, as you can tell. Sorry. But look, my point is this, guys. For me, trading wise, I understand what the struggle feels like of not understanding anything and the, going through the theories of different models and the time aspect. I know you guys want to get funded right now. I know you guys want to get funded within the next month or before the year ends. You want to meet your 2023 goal, and if you don't, you're going to feel like a bum. Listen, trading is one of those industries where you need to take care of your mental capital and your mental health. Okay, so let's talk risk management quickly before I move on. Actually, no, let me finish this and we'll talk about some stuff, guys. So anyways, the low here, right? And boom, I took that trade. Now, let's look at EU quickly for you guys, okay? So, EU, right? What's that 1 hour fair value gap we had here? Let me just, actually, you know what? No, I'm going to put that breaker out right here. There's that breaker, yeah? Got a hit. Now, oh, there is no SMT here. My bad. There is no SMT here. Actually, no, there is SMT here. Why did I just say that? There is SMT here. See, look, guys, even the, I was going to say even the best of us get around, but I ain't the best. Here's the SMT, by the way. Look at that. Again, there's your SMT between GU um and wait yeah, GU and EU. So what did we do? We tapped into that 1 hour breaker. We traded, and here is your fair value gap that you would have sold off. But again, why did I trade GU? I personally just like the way it looked. It looked clean. It looked like a nice market maker sell model. I liked, how it went 1, 2, 3, lower, fair value gap, breaker, retracement hit, optimal trade entry for you those of you who trade it, into the order block. Before the news, boom, it sank. To me, I just liked how this was structuring out as a market maker sell model as opposed to EU. Now, let's talk risk management. Guys, risk management is probably one of the most important things I've learned in trading. Now, if you cannot risk 1% because you mentally cannot take it, guess what? Don't risk 1%. If you mentally cannot risk 0.5%, guess what? Do not risk 0.5%. If you cannot handle 0.25% or 0.2% risk, guess what? Do not trade a live account. It's simple as that. If you cannot feel, I truly mean this because, again, most of you are going to come at me and say, no, you need to be, some alpha person and start trading 1%. Listen, it is very difficult. And I urge you all to go try this. Open an account. And you're not going to feel it on a £100 account, right? And this is why it's always important to start on 10k FTMOs or £100 personal accounts and risk 1% because you're not going to feel bad about it, right? You go in there, on a £100,000 account and risk 1 grand per trade, which is 1%, and get stopped out? And let me know how that feels. Most of you will never want to trade again. Even 0.5%, some of you will fumble at. Personally, my safety net is a 0.5% risk. Yes, there are times I do risk 1%. There are times I risk 1%. But those market conditions have to be like, it has to be the A star star of a star setup. It just has to be one of those setups where I can't even find one fault in, and then I'll take it. If everything lines up, but most of the time, 0.5%, I don't feel anything. For those of you who can't do 0.5%, like I said, risk 0.2%. Get used to it. Get used to it, right? Start small. You don't have to start big in this industry. I promise you. Forget the numbers, okay, and just focus on percent. Forget the dollar amount, forget the pound amount, forget the amount that you're trying to get into your bank account, because I promise you that will come. That will 100% come. Because if you can do 5-6% a month on a 10k account and only earn £600 a month, believe me, when you adopt that skill set and you become mature and you get over the hurdles of emotional carnage, I want to say, um, you'll be able to transpose that skill on a 25k account, then 50, then 100. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just jump from 0 to 100, because I've made this mistake in this industry a lot of times. I've thought, you know what, I'm gonna become like an overnight success. I'm gonna do this within 6 months because, you know what, I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy that. And again, I could just sit here and do a whole lecture about what's important in life more than money. I could really do that, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna bore you. I'm not a therapist. I'm none of that. Okay. Um, one day when I think the time is right, I will share a lot about my journey. I will share a lot in depth of my trading journey. Like I said, I'm not someone who really likes to show my face. Um, I just like the privacy aspect of it. I think privacy is power. I think just having, no one know when I'm walking down like a road. Again, I'm not famous. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire. None of that. But it's one of those ones where it's like, if you don't know what I look like kind of thing on the street, and but there's a guy called Intuition Effects, like, it's just that privacy aspect. Okay, I know it's a weird one maybe, but look, guys, I didn't even go through what's happening next week yet, so let me do that first, okay, and then I'll just cover up what I need to. So, to talk about what's coming up, I think we're gonna have a fair value gap here, or we do have one, which price may trade into and run higher. On euro, I think we've traded into this fair value gap. I don't want it to really go any higher, even though it could into here, the balanced price range. And then it could tank lower. But again, if you go in the 4 hour fair value gap, 4 hour order block, whatever. So I don't want it to go all the way. I want Tuesday to remain as the high, okay? And same on GU, guys. I want Tuesday to remain as the high. Again, look, it could easily just take out that high, which in the nicest way possible. I just don't care. Okay, it's probably the best way to put it. Because if it does, right? Then it's on to the next. But again, the protocol is this: should you trade tomorrow? Observe in London. See if it's tradable. There may be an opportunity. Personally, I will not be touching euro because of the bank holiday. If I do trade tomorrow, I will only be touching GU in London. I will not be touching anything New York, and after that, I will not be touching anything on the Thursday and anything on the Friday because of NFP. And I will resume. Obviously, I will do the weekly breakdown, and then Mondays I just wait for more information, and I'll resume trading on Tuesday. Again, patience. I've done that one trade that I needed to do for the week. That's what's important to me, right? And once you know what you're looking for, I don't want to say this is how easy it can be, because I don't want it to make it seem like it's the easiest thing in the world, but it can become very simple is the word I like to use. Again, guys, how many lines do you see on my chart? I mean, okay, this is a monthly, weekly, and daily chart, right? I'm just trying to go over a few things. But when I'm trading, how many lines do you see? Literally, like Asian range, SMT, immediate rebalance I had over here as well in the 30-minute time frame, which I forgot to mention. How did I forget that one? Is written right there. Again, price immediate rebalance. Look at that next candle. Immediate rebalance. You know what that says to me? If any of you have watched ICT's content properly, you'll understand. You see that immediate rebalance. I knew with, I don't want to say certainty now. I knew with a 90% chance. I said, okay, price is going to move with speed and it's going to want to run quick. And look at these 30-minute candles there. So, guys, look, this immediate rebalance stuff, all of this, it came with time. When ICT first introduced immediate rebalance, I promise you, it took me like more than a couple months just to get it. Look at the silver bullet model I've been using on Nasdaq from time to time. I've backtested that for 6 months or more, and now I said, okay, guys, here's a few trades on it, and I'm still testing it. But this market maker buy and sell models, FX on EU/GU, I have done this for years now, and this is where I'm at my moment where I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing now. I know the model. I'm gonna take that trade, and if I get stopped out, I don't care because I know I can go in tomorrow or the next week and find that again. It's the confidence aspect. It's the back testing I've done. It's the data I've collected. Ask yourself, how many of you have a chart of the, not a chart, but a spreadsheet of all the days, high and low of the weeks on EU? I have the whole year up to date. Every single week, high and low of the week, high and low of the week, to get the probabilities on the days. I don't sit there number crunching, but again, it's back testing and it's forward testing and it's live testing. And how many times have I seen, like I said, guys, don't believe me, go through my channel on Telegram and please just look at the models I've traded. And it's only one model I really trade, the market maker buy and sell model. And it's a similar scenario on the entry again and again and again. And you will see that on the YouTube trades I take as well, similar scenario. So guys, look, to those of you who are struggling in this industry, I promise you, you're not alone. You're genuinely not alone. Um, 95% of people in not even, okay, I'm not gonna say 95%. That's a dumb stat, but a lot of people in this industry are struggling, and they don't say it. They want to act cool. They want to go on social media and flaunt and say, "Yeah, man, I'm so good." I have losing days. You know, I have them. I have days like, but guys, like last week, I think I stopped trading. When I don't know what day I traded last week. Like honestly, it's one of those ones. I'll have to go check my journal. But actually, I'm just gonna open up Telegram on my phone quickly, and I'll tell you, right? So last week, the last trade I took was October 25th. Think about this. That was a Wednesday. I did not trade Thursday. I did not trade Friday. Saturday, Sunday is obviously gone. Monday, I did not trade. And now it's Tuesday. So one, two, weekends don't count. So one, two, three, 3 days. On the fourth day, I've taken a trade. Now, will I trade tomorrow? You know what? 75% chance I won't. So I'll be one, two, three, another 4 days gone before I trade again. You see what I'm saying, guys? You don't have to sit in front of your charts every single day and trade. You don't have to sit in front of your charts, and try to find the trade and force it. Yes, until I find my trade, believe me, I'm on the charts. So, for example, Monday, I'm not sitting in front of the chart at London session. Why? I used to do it, yes, to tape read. And again, you may think I'm arrogant for this, but I think I've gone. I don't want to say I've gone beyond tape reading, but I know the model I want to trade. I know when I want to trade it, what day I'm going to trade it, what pair I'm going to trade, how I'm going to trade it, what I'm looking for. So what do I do on Monday? I got other things. I got a life outside of trading, so I do other things. Okay. Tuesday is I start London session. I sit and I say, cool. Let's see if I can find my trade. Sometimes, guys, like I am today, London's. Well, I wasn't done by London session, but Tuesday I'm done by New York. By New York, after New York session is my last session, and I'm done. What time did this trade, collapse? 9:30 in the morning US time. You know, so that's nearly about 3 o'clock, I think, here UK time. I'm done, and now I don't need to sit, you know, in front of the charts all week and do my head in because I have certain protocols. Like I said, you need to have rules. If you don't have a rule-based system, it's like a 9 to 5. Your boss says come in at 9, leave at 5, Monday to Friday. You don't need to come Saturday, Sunday, and you guys follow the rules. It's the same thing here. Follow the rules, or you won't get fired. You'll just get burnt mentally. you know? So when you have the rules, okay, it's NFP this Friday. Do I want to trade NFP? Am I stupid enough to trade NFP? Sorry to you guys who trade it. Am I stupid enough to trade it? No. If I hold a position on Tuesday or Wednesday, is that okay? Yes. I've got a position on GU. Am I going to hold it through NFP and FOMC if it lets me? Yes. I'm not going to enter a new position. Again, like I said, look at where my entry is, guys. My entry is here, where that blue line is. I'm going to hold that. So if FOMC decides it's going to shoot lower, I'm not missing out on that. But I've entered on Tuesday, and my stop loss is here, right here. So if I get stopped out, hey, guess what? I get stopped out. Like I said, I've banked a majority of my position. That's the important thing. Having the rules. So Friday, non-trading day. Thursday, non-trading day is the day before NFP. I'm not doing it. It can be a bit of a wild card day. Wednesday would be a trading day for me, but guess what? It's FOMC tomorrow. So am I going to trade? No. I don't want to risk that. Yes, there is a two-stage delivery on FOMC, which ICT speaks about on his channel. But again, do I want to risk it? Do I have enough data? No, I don't. I haven't back tested that. I haven't even looked at FOMC two-stage delivery and how to trade it because honestly, I don't care. That is the reality of it. You're not going to know every single thing in this marketplace. And if you do want to know, it will take you time. And this is why I've learned not to rush the process. It might take me 20, 30 years before, and a lot of us get to a level even close to ICT where we know a lot of things. It might take 10, 20 years to be a monster like that. But that doesn't mean it needs to take you 10, 20 years to make a living out of trading. Because look at this guys, this model here alone can make you a living. And what am I targeting? Am I targeting some random price? Am I looking at the profit on MT5 and thinking, okay, now that it's got to 1k in profit, let me close it? No, I'm saying to myself, right, I want to get below agent range low. Remember, I did a lecture, but not a lecture, but I spoke about this topic 2 breakdowns ago, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna find it for you guys, so you guys can go watch it as well. It was the long one over here, 14th October. So if you guys watch 14th October weekly market breakdown, again, you will see I spoke about the Asian range model, and that's it. Target the Asian range low, and I'm out. I don't care about a pip after that, a pip before that. I don't care. It could absolutely tank. Now, I did have an EU long today. How did I take that EU long? This candle. Now, a lot of you will say it's chasing price. I'm gonna let you say that. This fair value gap, I had that marked out in the morning. Price traded into it. I said to myself, I need this candle to trade higher and give me an order block. I need it to just trade higher, show me its willingness to go higher. So where did I enter? As soon as this candle closed, I entered. Am I chasing price? No, absolutely not. How do I know I'm not chasing price? Because if you look at ICT, I think month 8, or was it month 9? He talks about buy stop orders. And I have done this again, the amount of back testing I have on this, the amount of forward testing I have on this, and demo trading I have on this idea of trading as the order blocks being made or just about being made, I have tested it out numerous times. But guys, I took my position out over this high. Yeah. So imagine I've taken a position, I'm gonna say here, and I've got out here. Yeah. Look how much I've left on the table. 16 pips. Nearly 60 pips. Do I care? Absolutely not. This is the difference. This is the complete difference in traders who know what they're looking for and who are greedy. I said to myself, I don't want to risk it going to this high and then reversing. Although I did have this target here, I said, you know what? It's London. I'm content. Let me see what New York brings. And look what New York brought. It brought me that. So just believe me, the amount of times I've taken my positions out at 20 pips and it's gone 60 pips is ridiculous. But this was a counter trend trade. So what did I say to myself? I don't want to leave a runner on. I'm just going to get out. This is going in line with the trend. That is why I left a runner on. There's a difference. When I'm counter trend trading, I want to take the full piece off. Okay? I want it to go off. When it's in my direction, It's almost like saying, you know what, it's bearish, and I want it to go even more bearish, so I'm gonna take partials and just let it run, see where we can get to, and I have my targets, okay? So let's see, where it goes to. As opposed to here, okay, it might reverse. Okay, let me take partials here and then just hope it goes up. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm closing the position on a counter trend. But if it's in the trend, again, like I said, on GU we have those targets on the daily. Those are my targets now, and I'm holding it from here. So, like I said, I know this was a long one. It was a rant more than anything. I said a lot. I spoke a lot. Um, but I feel like it's like I look. I'm not trying to be ICT. I will never be ICT. ICT is his own person. I'm my own person. But the one thing I learned from ICT is when he used to speak like this, with his experience, with emotion, with passion, it got to me. It helped me a lot. And for those of you who don't want to sit through 2 3 hours of videos, I get it. I'm trying to make them short as possible, and I just hope you guys really found this video insightful. If you did, guys, please leave a comment. I would love to just get your feedback. What you guys want to see from me more. Again, like I said, everything's on free on Telegram, Twitter, and Instagram and YouTube. So what do you guys want to see? If you did find it helpful, please tell me you find it helpful. I'd appreciate a comment. I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe as well. I'd really appreciate just getting my channel out there more and just trying to help as many people as I can. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a fantastic week ahead of you. It is November, it's a new month. Remember, any goals you have, you can do it, you can achieve it. You just got to put your mind to it and believe it. Sound like I'm a rapper now, but honestly, guys, God bless you all, and I hope you have a fantastic week ahead of you. And I'll catch you guys either on the Telegram channel or on the weekly breakdown on the weekend. Take care, guys. Peace.